This is Jasmine. She is, well, a model, a mother, a toy shop owner.
Yeah.
And we're here today to chat to her, well, with Christmas coming up, about her favourite toys, how to buy toys, etc. So, but I'm interested in understanding about the move from sort of model to toy shop. You know, being a doll or selling dolls. Which was your, you know, which is your preferred route, and how did you sort of get there?
I always preferred selling dolls. I didn't realise I come from a very long line of shopkeepers on my mother's side, which is rather a surprise. So no, I like selling things, and being a model is selling things. So
Yeah.
think of it that way.
Why did you decide to set this up?
It was really simple. I think a lot of the best ideas are really simple. We just didn't see any really inspiring, fun toy shops about. It was quite simple. I find it, when I had my first kids, I found it a bit depressing going into those big toy shops and you feel like you spent a fortune and you've got all this rubbish that you then take home and it's all ugly and it breaks and it's gone and you throw it into the landfill and it's just a bit depressing.
You've obviously got 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. What are their favourite toys? Can you give us a heads
my
up?
oldest son is 11 and he likes things like, well, he came in the other day and he loved the idea of hand-powered scale electrics. But he also likes things like proper chemistry. And then my youngest son, who's 7, he likes microscopes and monsters, but he also loves magic tricks. He's convinced he's going to be the next Dynamo. And so he likes these magic sets, which are from Pajeco, which are really beautiful, and they look like books. So you can store them in their room, and they look beautiful, and they're fun, and they're properly made.
And inside is all the
tricks, all the bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 months.
The daughter is very different. She likes things down here more like a cooker. She just had her 2nd birthday, and she got a cooker from us, and she got a market stall from her godfather, which she loves. So she has the fruit and the vegetables there, and then she cooks them over here. And her other favourite things are sort of dolls and tea sets, always good. This is what she makes my husband every morning, is his cooked breakfast. It's very important.
Where do you find inspiration for what to buy for the shop?
We find things all over the world. Honey does most of the scouring of. We go to all the shows, and we're just constantly looking for things that we haven't seen before, new things that just come out.
But you've also got vintage things, haven't you? Like, you've got this amazing sleigh up here that is just gorgeous.
And then we get new things that look old, like the traditional wooden train set, which is a beautiful box.
I love it. It's complete. Looks like 50 years old.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's brand new.
So, as you can see, and as we all know, Christmas is coming. You've got your beautiful tree, your stockings. Give me like your 2 top presents. One for a boy, one for a girl.
From
what
0 to about 6.
Yeah.
For a boy, I think is the Roadster, beautiful car, which is
That
pedal
vintage?
car. No, it's new.
Love
It's a
it.
pedal car, so they can go around. My favourite thing when I was a kid was my dad's pedal car, and that feeling of freedom and a steering wheel, having a steering wheel and being able to go wherever you want, really slowly.
But you feel
It's
grown
really
up,
good
don't you?
fun.
It gives you
Yeah,
that
you got your
empowerment.
car, you can put your things in the back, and it's great. And then for a girl, I mean, this is any age girl. You could give that to a newborn girl, and it would be on her shelf, and it would look beautiful, and it would be a lovely thing for her to play with later.
Yeah.
If I would get that for my 2-year-old girl, I know she would play with it now. And although it's very beautiful and it's got proper clothes and outfits and everything, it is to be played with, it's not to be put. Well, I mean, a doll's house. You can't beat a doll's house for a boy or a girl, really. It's amazing how many boys want doll's houses. Stocking fillers. We have lots, and this is my favourite part of Christmas, is doing stockings. Just be really careful what you say. If there's any kids in the shop, you can't mention the stocking line, because they might not know about it yet.
Right.
Just to blow it.
Okay,
really
yes, that it's not that.
But no, there aren't any kids. Yeah.
Santa didn't make it himself. You mean?
No, these little elves. Favourite things. This is looks very unassuming, but this is every child's, what they choose for themselves. When they've got a £5 pocket money or whatever to spend on themselves, it's cute little mice in a squidgy cheese. And
do you squeeze? Do you push them into
you
holes?
can put them in and you can pull them out in the other holes, but basically they've just got really sweet faces. And these I think are great. Bug eye specs. Now, what are the unusual things of this? Do you remember?
Well, yeah, I remember that for sure.
Wonderful mandalas. And then you get 2 in that. This we thought was really good for little boys, the superhero starter kit with a red cape. So it's lots of good things to make and do.
Masks, I love it.
Keep them quiet for a minute on Christmas morning.
Oh, that's a brilliant. That is
With
a brilliant
the
boys
wristbands
thing.
and everything. That's a good thing.
You need like the world's biggest stocking to, you know,
I know,
get
we'll
enough
have to-
from this store of amazing
we're gonna
things.
have to-
What makes Honeyjam sort of the go-to destination? You know, obviously there's, you know, the huge stores like your early learning centres and your Toys R Us's.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's quite obvious. But I mean, I would like to hear it in your own words.
We like to find things that are different. We like things that are unusual and not average. The things that you don't find everywhere else. Some things you will find in other toy shops and some things you won't find anywhere. Honey, you're here. What do you think?
I think it's reminding us of our own childhood, though.
Yeah,
all the
things
things
we
that
loved.
we've lost, bringing them back for our children.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What's-
Yeah, all the things we loved. It's very regressive working in a toy shop. We're always looking back at things that we loved and bringing them into our kids' future. I suppose that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think also that's parenthood. You
Yeah.
you sort of go back to that age really in a way because you get to.
show them things, your experiences.
Yeah. It's shared.
Yeah, it's sharing a nice time with your kids.
What's been your greatest challenge in this whole process?
I think our greatest challenge in the last few years has obviously been the recession a little bit, but the council not helping any shops with rates across the country, not help, you know, the government haven't been very helpful to independent shops. But then toys are not a luxury, and I think you class that luxuries first, but toys are actually a necessity because your kids have birthdays.
Yeah.
And they have Christmas,
Christmas.
and although you will buy something for your child, you might not buy something for yourself. Do you know what I mean? We will always put our kids first. Always.
Toys also aren't. They don't have to be expensive. Like we've
No,
seen
they
with the
don't have
stocking
to be
fillers, they're like
expensive.
$2.99, 50p some things.
Yeah,
in
I
there.
think it's really important to try and have something for everyone.
What can we look forward to next year? I think you were talking about a sort of a
Yeah,
bigger, better
We're going
website.
to rebuild our website and have it.
Any scoops for us that and apart from the website, anything else that's
Well, we do have our
Newsflash.
first product is in the pipeline. I'll have to tell you about that. When it comes out, I'll ring you.
So you're making your own. You're going to do your own
Our
line.
first thing, yeah. One at a time, organically, slowly. You can't take leaps and bounds.
So would that be out for next year?
Hopefully out this year. Out in time for Christmas.
Out in time for Christmas. Very
Fingers crossed,
exciting. Well,
fingers
there you are.
crossed,
We've got
fingers
all the
crossed.
scoops here. So thank you so much for your
No,
time,
thanks for
Jasmine. Really
coming.
appreciate
It's
it.
really
And
kind of you to
love
come.
the shop. And now I think I'm going to spend up a storm in here.
Great, well, I'll help you.